Welcome back, here's Bastion Assassin. I am streaming Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the second day in a row. Now, here's what happened last night. My stream may have seemed to suddenly end, and that is indeed the case. Because, well, it did. So, in order to make up for that today, I'm going to be replaying some missions, after which I think we will simply do the war machines and then call it a night. I got a little bit of a late start. I spent a long time tonight trying to 100% sync Assassin's Creed 1, and it took me significantly longer than I expected it would. I just, went back and did all the investigations I'd missed. Man, I remembered why I always do those while I'm in the mission, because replaying missions in Assassin's Creed 1 is kind of a pain in the butt. Anyhow, I'm all finished with that. In my downtime, I'm kind of working on catching up on AC2. But for right now, I think we're just going to go and replay the missions that got cut off last night to finish off what you guys will have missed of Sequence 4. And then once that's complete, which, won't be too much, we'll do the war machines, and we might just call it a night because it's already kind of late. Anyhow, without further ado, I'm going to get started. I'm not going to be commenting too much. If anything comes up, I'll let you know. Thanks, guys.
Agreed. Something about that. Cut to pieces. Watch the weapon carefully. We must be ready to take it to safety should anything happen. Firing the weapon!
Smart, aren't they?
Here!
Shoot him down!
Stay on the road!
Steady. Many of you are there. Steady. Steady. Nice try. How many of these things are there?
Go home! If you do not, all of you will die!
Il mondo è migliore.
Vi prego.
Where have you been?
We all have our secrets.
I took the liberty of setting up a means of communication with your recruits. We send orders via carrier pigeon.
Thank you, Machiavelli.
Bartolomeo sends his apologies. The French have doubled their assault.
Claudia.
Ezio.
All right. I have a plan to deal with the Borgia.
We can either go after supplies or Cesare's followers.
My plan is to attack both. If we cut off his funds, Cesare will lose his army and return without his men. So, I ask you, where does he get his money? Volpe?
Agostino Chigi is the Pope's moneylender, but Cesare does business with someone else. As of now, all we know is that he is called the Banker.
I know someone who owes the banker money. Senator Egidio Troche comes in all the time and complains.
Bene. I will follow up on that lead.
French soldiers are guarding the road back into the Castello. Once Cesare arrives, you will never get to him.
I intend to kill the French general. With him dead, Bartolomeo will have the Frenchmen on the defensive, and they will abandon their posts on the bridge.
Even with those troops gone, the Papal Guard will continue to protect the inner gate.
There is a side entrance. Lucrezia's latest plaything, Pietro, has a key.
He was at the Castello.
Come see me later. I will have my thieves ascertain his location.
Where are you going?
I am of no use to anyone without Forli. I leave to be with my children, and await the restoration of my lands.
I wish you would stay.
You are the leader of the assassins now. Unite them, Ezio Auditore, and take back Roma. Vittoria agli assassini!
Vittoria agli assassini.
I should find a way to stay.
I still have some unfun.
You're playing a dangerous game. Do not even think of letting go!
Well, aren't you a funny man?
You're bleating gorgeous sheep. I will...
You will get what you deserve! Visit my brother!
He just deserves some tainted life.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
My thanks. That was too close. I won't survive the day out here. Can you help me? I would gladly fight for you.
Stronzo! God, you don't have to stop. Via! Via! Maledizione!
Tell your comrades that only Eduardo may examine the invention up close to make the final adjustments.
Yes, Capitano.
He travels by boat to the mechanism now.
Seek attention? Now you have. Oh, perdonami, Dio. Whatever I did to deserve this punishment, I'm sorry.
Give me their plans.
You are the assassin, am I right? You must stop Cesare. I will help you. Let me take you to them.
Grazie.
Join the Papal army, she said. As you go, a bit of pain. Now look at me. Cavolo, questa porca di merda. Used to the smell. Fantastic. A new stench, as if the organ was not foul enough.
For real?
Where? Merda!
Ugh. This section was really rough. I'm glad that we got past it, but man, I'm sorry, guys.
Stop! Hold it there!
Of all the missions in these games, sometimes these war machines, at least the lead up to the war machines, usually give the most difficulty. So I apologize for the few restarts. That was pretty embarrassing.
You! Stop! That man!
Is the cannon ready for testing?
We are working day and night. My men cannot go any faster.
I asked, is it...
We'd better warn the boat.
Nearly ready. Then you should stay tonight as well.
Hold on. Get.
Let us see if you can bite your master's hand, shall we? Perdonatemi, Leonardo.
passes by. Those who make our lives a burden shall by him be tried.
You've earned this! To ask me to get caught in the middle!
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Thank you, Signore. My life is worth nothing. But if it may serve you, I will consider it fulfilled. Alone deserves a special throne in hell. Would that I could send him there now.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Many thanks for your aid, but they will hunt me down. I cannot remain. Will you take me with you, Signore?
Nah, I don't have smoke bombs yet, so I'm not gonna get full sync this time.
gloves for you! I'm not
That's it! Ora le prendi! It's me to get caught in the middle! Bene.
Give me the plans.
No! I will not! Stop! Stop!
Where are the plans?
Past the guards. In my house. It is the last one.
And the machine?
In the tower. On top of the fortress.
Grazie.
Leave this place as you value your life, fly!
Salute! Come state?
No, adesso tu mi ripari, porco Giuda!
Salute a voi.
I cannot believe how blind that guy was.
Everyone who piloted one died. Never even exploded. But we know this one works.
Alright, now for the bad part. Getting hit once and this will set you back. This mission has the same problem that Hell on Wheels has. You screw up just one little thing at the end and you've got to do the whole long mission all over again.
Leonardo, you will help me stop them.
That was really close. I think we're pretty much good to go. I don't think there's any more arrows that can hit us. Not thinking that there are any arrow towers left. I thought I was going to land out of bounds there. Oh, those arrows are so close. Oh! Speed. No, there. No, come on, don't let him get away. I hope I don't have to do that whole part over again. I think it's just this last bit. If I get hit by an arrow now, I'm going to be super mad. Ooh. I think it respawned all the archery towers, or at least that one, maybe. Yeah, it looks like all of them respawned. Bad thing about full sync, if you don't remember from Brotherhood and Revelations, is there's no ability to retry from a checkpoint. Like there is in later Assassin's Creed games. Ah, there we go.
Addio, amigo.
Andiamo!
Pistol to kill the Overseer. We can do this one. Even though we couldn't do the smoke bomb one. We can definitely do the pistol.
Now, finish him!
Come on, game, just lock onto the guy.
Whatever this is about, leave me out of it, please!
Alright, we are off to do the mission that I think this game is most notorious for. Hell on Wheels. It's the tank mission. You know, they demoed this before the game came out on G4 TV when that was still a thing. You know, this looked like it was going to be great, and even the idea of full sync sounded great on other missions, you know, in other contexts, but then they put full sync on this mission. Don't let your tank get damaged. It's a tank. It's meant to take damage, for Pete's sake. Anyway, it just requires that you have to be really anally patient. I've played the lead up to this mission so many times, or at least the tank mission so many times. Hopefully I don't foobar it. I was a little bit too early right there. Distracted them earlier than I wanted to. I don't think I have poison darts, which I'd like to use on this one. That's okay. Use a crossbow maybe. Yes, I do mostly follow the route that they showed when they demoed this for G4 TV, because it was a very good route, and it works. So why not? I'm a little bit more thorough, just because I don't like bad guys coming back to haunt me.
Right there, you!
Ah, it looks like he got distracted by the guards dying right there. Sometimes do that just a little bit too early.
What do you want?
Where are the plans for the weapon?
On the table, at the opposite end of the fortress.
And the device itself?
I am not sure, but you need 3 people to work it.
Come with me then.
No, we captured 3 soldiers. They are in a cell across from the plans. They will help you.
Bene.
Alright, this part I like to be very thorough and very careful. Again, it's one of those, oh my gosh, excuse me while I'm not very careful. It's one of those moments in these War Machine missions where there are very many opportunities for you to make a mistake. As you can see there, the first time I went to make that throw, I was out of range for making the kill with my throwing knives on the second guy. So I moved up before making the kill. Oh crap. I want to be careful here. I'd like to go down and loot a number of these guys. Oh my gosh, that guy almost detected me. Oh, that was so close. I think I'm good at least to go destroy the blueprints. I'd like to get some more crossbow ammunition before we go. A lot of these dead crossbowmen carry significant amounts of crossbow ammunition, also throwing knives. I've got problems. I remember the first time I played Ocarina of Time over at a buddy's house. We got into a discussion because I kept using up his bombs and his arrows, and I was like, how do I replace him? How do I replace him? So I was just cutting grass and breaking jars and stuff, going to stores, replacing them. It's just like, it's not that big a deal. You know, as long as you don't run out, it's not that big a deal.
Where's Da Vinci's machine?
Like, I don't want to run out, so I'm not gonna let myself get anywhere close. And now, what? 18 years on, I want to say.
Get him!
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the same problem still. Dodged way too early. This is what I like about Brotherhood. Everybody gets you something, you know? There's a little ammunition here and there. It's really easy to fill back up, especially for guys like me that have problems and need to have it full, you know? Alright, the slow and boring part. Oh, so you know, you enjoyed getting through the infiltration? That's fine. You know, there's just 10 minutes of your life. That is great. I have to spend 10 minutes crawling through a cave now before you can spend another 10 minutes. I'm exaggerating, of course. Trying not to let your tank get damaged. This is why this mission drives people crazy, and this is why they had to add checkpoints in AC3. You know, I'm not worried about chests or anything. I know there's some chests down at the bottom of these chasms. Unless I can see something and it's not super inconvenient, I'm not worried about it. I can see that one, But it is kind of inconvenient, so I'm just gonna let it be. No, I can't do it. Who knows, there might be a useful crafting material, because I always get this one. There's probably nothing useful in it. Yeah, 500 florins. Yay!
How does he do that?
I've got no stories from the AC forums today. I usually, admittedly, end up trolling the forums at work when things are slow. And today things were not slow at all at work. So I didn't really spend any time on the forums. So, no stories from the forums.
I will lower the bridge.
I love there's a path there for it. It's like, oh yeah, you can just like jump on that ledge and shimmy around the corner, then drop down. It's like, why not just jump straight there? Alright, it is not 10 minutes in these tunnels. We're done with it, basically.
Leonardo expects me to maneuver these.
Okay, this is the part where I tell myself that I won't freak out if I fail the full sync, because I've got to make a guide for it later anyway. You don't take any damage from small arms fire, so that's nice. Just the cannons and tanks that can damage the tank. It's almost like a third-person shooter in a weird way, where you're kind of sidling around cover. I don't want anybody to shoot that. I don't think these guys can detonate those, but I just try to avoid them. I have failed full sync on this before, whilst strafing around another tank, because I have managed to run into those red barrels. There's not much more maddening than that. You know, you're doing a great job avoiding the other tank's fire. Oh gosh. You know, you're cruising right through the mission. And then because you didn't take out the red barrels, they get used against you, you know. Here's some story time. It reminds me, I played a lot of tabletop RPGs in my time. I've spent most of that time running campaigns, specifically in Wizards of the Coast's D20 models. Mostly Dungeons and Dragons and a little Star Wars. There was this Star Wars session I was playing with some friends, and just to make it a little bit, you know, hammy, a little bit cheesy, I ham cheese there. I intentionally placed red barrels around this one encounter, hoping that the players would be observant and would use them to their advantage. And that we'd all have a good laugh about the cliche of the red barrel. But, one of my buddies, you know, we classically do this pretty late at night. One of my buddies, I think, was a little bit tired and wasn't really paying attention. I cannot shoot that far. Here comes a tank. I should not tell a story while I do this.
Ours can be injured. So can theirs.
I can do one and tell a story. Anyway. He stupidly took cover in the middle of this firefight
Just a few more shots
behind a red barrel, and it nearly cost him his character. The guy's a good friend. We've actually been talking about co-streaming, because I mean, you guys can tell I'm not very chatty, but he and I can just chat for hours and hours. So we've been talking about maybe co-streaming for some of these games as I'm marathoning through. Alright. This is the part that I most frequently fail this mission on. They made this oddly difficult. And it's you don't think it would be difficult. I'm tempted to go and watch a YouTube video right now to tell me how to do it, because that's how bad it is. I really shouldn't watch a YouTube video to tell me how to do it and then go and publish a guide. I don't want any distractions when I'm out there. I want as little cover as possible available. I think we even want that gone. Alright, so I think it's kind of like a figure 8 pattern that you've got to work through here. So like I'll drive along the right hand side, try to cut through the middle, and circle around back behind the tanks. About that time one of them should be gone. Focused fire, I think, on the one on the right. Yeah. And then once that one's gone, it's a simple matter of circle strafing. Okay. Oh yeah, I know Ezio. I'm gonna go forward. Here we go. Oh my gosh. That didn't work. Why didn't I think about how that wouldn't work?
You are crippling Cesare's army!
Failed twice over. Ugh. So close. Is it a figure 8 on the other side? That kind of make more sense with the position of the tanks, right? Left side figure 8 around to the back. I don't know. I think maybe you want to leave the tank up in the middle of the arena. The factory, you know. Because then they will maneuver around it. But it's just a bit of car. I don't remember. Now I'm gonna stay up late watching videos of this. Figure it out. Ah, that 50%, it hurts so bad. Ugh. Anyhow, sorry stream was a little bit shorter tonight. And sorry that stuff got cut off last night. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Tomorrow I should have plenty of time to stream. And I think I might be able to cut through most of the rest of the game, if not all the rest of the game. I do think that I'm going to include the tombs like I did with AC2, specifically so I can get the armor of Brutus. Not that I like the armor, but it's nice to have an easy way to get max power armor that doesn't need to be repaired.
News has spread that all my inventions have been destroyed. The disarray allowed me to work on something just for you.
What is this?
A new device to drift slowly from any height. It is not as cumbersome as my flying machine. You can take it everywhere.
Grazie, Leonardo.
Let's sit here awkwardly. Alright, got some parachutes. And those will probably disappear every time I do a tomb. I don't remember if they fixed that with the Ezio collection or not. I kind of think they did. But somewhere in the back of my head I've got this worry. Maybe they didn't. Man. I think that glitch shows up even every now and then in Revelations. Anyhow, let's go repair our armor. I think I might buy a chest guard. Maybe some other bits of armor. You don't really need to worry too much about weapons in this game. It's kind of sad, because there's a lot of really cool looking weapons. But because everybody but Cesare goes down really quickly, you don't really need to worry about it. By the time I get to Cesare, I'll have the Dagger of Brutus, which is the maximum damage dagger. Can I just not afford that? No, already owned. Alright, shop quest. Okay. Yeah, I can afford those easy. some ammunition. Alright. And then we're going to call it a night. Tomorrow I might jump on and do some side quests in this game before continuing the stream, but maybe, maybe not, because we'll probably just continue straight on through with what we've got. It's not the hardest AC game. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. Remember, just have fun.